Y'all, welcome to another episode of Purse First, the only podcast exclusively about the girls and the gays who rap. I'm Sesali, also known as Bad Fat Black Girl, also known as Pretty Ass Lips Make Them Bitch Cop Syringes, as is. Anyway.
As is crazy. I am Prince Pierre, also known as Godfather to...
One of your friends had a baby?
Belcalis. Belcalis had
yes. Yes. Congratulations to Cardi.
And
Cardi
had
that baby.
I love, queer representation when queer people have family. I love showing people that people...
We have not even been here for 90 seconds. We have not been on this damn microphone for 90 seconds and you are
I love
a
it.
donkey.
I love it. Shout out to Cardi. She's still going on tour. She look good. I don't agree with her being outside the day after she had her baby, but okay.
Well, I kind of feel like Cardi been playing with us a little bit. I don't know when she had that baby.
Yeah, because she did.
I don't know when Cardi had that baby.
She told TMZ, thank y'all for not like spilling a tea or some shit like that. And they were like, we got you. So I think she had it way before.
I think she had that baby a little bit. Yeah, I think she had that baby a little bit ago.
Shout out to Cardi.
I mean, she know how to have a baby. Listen, so,
what's her nationality? Because one thing about them,
let's not be racist.
Okay,
let's just... What's wrong with you? We didn't even do
housekeeping. We
ain't even talked about, we ain't told the people nothing about nothing, child. I would ask how you doing, but I'm scared it's going to send you back off the rails.
I'm doing good today, I'm doing good. I'm back like heavily on Twitter. I was more so just watching stuff, but now I'm more so engaging.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm doing good. My ear is to the streets. I see everything now because, I'm deep into Twitter. I'm trying to get into the TikTok bag like you, Sesali. I don't know how.
I ain't posted on TikTok in so long, but I actually do want to get back on my TikTok bag just because I'm finally having opinions again. And I'm like, okay, I should, my conversations with the girls are good and juicy again. I'm like, okay, I can pop the camera. My biggest hurdle with TikTok has been being comfortable with being ugly on camera. Because, we are millennials and
I was just going to say, that's a millennial thing, Sesali. Oh my God.
We really struggle with that. We just don't believe in just putting that camera up, bonnet on, crusting the eye.
I'll be
the TikTok girls,
ideas and I'll be like, I got to wait till I get my hair cut so I can post.
And I also say this, and I think it's a double-edged sword because I'm not used to being ugly on camera because I'm used to Instagram, but then I'm also not used to like the video quality that they expect from you on TikTok. So like, not only do they want you to be ugly on TikTok, bitch, you better show up ugly in 4K.
It's 4K,
use
baby.
The back camera.
It's 4K,
the video the right way.
They seeing everything,
bitch. It's so funny. Me and my homegirl Larice, you met Larice. Shout out to Larice.
Yes, my baby.
Me and Larice was literally Larice actually works for she works for Meta, the company over Facebook, Instagram.
We follow each other on Instagram.
But we were literally talking about that. She was like, Larice is extremely creative. She works on one of the creative teams at Meta.
Okay.
And she was talking about, like she actually went to school for like graphic design and stuff. And she was saying, like this year I realized, because what I have been seeing on TikTok is that people are doing more photo content. So like they're doing like slides, basically like carousels on TikTok, and they're putting the words on there. And that content is doing really well. And I see people are doing like spend the day with me vlogs, but they're just photos. So they're just like photo vlogs essentially. And I was telling Larice, like, I think you would really eat this up. Like this could be your bag. And she was like, you know what? I'm so glad you said that. It was affirming because I realized this year, like video is really not my preferred medium. I don't like it. And I was like, honestly, that I think me either. We are Instagram millennials. We are like, bitch, give us the snaps, give us the picture, give us the image. So I don't blame you. I say all that to say I don't blame you. Don't nobody be want to cut them goddamn videos up all the time for y'all.
I worked
So
too hard to look cute in pictures, so now everybody want to do videos.
want to
Lord.
do video. Yeah, come on now. Shit. But yes, I'm doing good. I'm still in good spirits, everybody. Thanks for
Good.
the continued love and support. It's been great. I'm great. Little bit of housekeeping. So we are almost at the end of the year.
Woo.
And so what that means is that first of all, the rap girls, baby, they in house. They getting ready to, post their extravagant, Christmas gifts and what they doing for their kids. They not really making a whole lot of noise. So that means that we
Yo,
don't be
girl.
having a whole lot of stuff to talk about. Pierre, I don't know what you were about to say, but just relax. Let us get through the housekeeping, please.
Because housekeeper, she just moved in with the man. She posted the keys online. We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion. She posted the keys. You know, the couple keys.
First of all, who is we? Because I just told you to wait until we done with housekeeping.
Okay.
You talking about Megan Thee Stallion. So, and all of this is ass last content. You are
Okay.
on one today.
Okay.
Give us a second. Now, all that being said, we have a couple pre-recorded episodes for y'all coming up. And obviously, we are going to be gearing up for our highly anticipated, to us at least, we don't actually care if y'all give a fuck about it, Best of Awards. We do it every year. Y'all know we are so excited.
I'm excited about this year.
Yeah, so for those of y'all who like the shorter, punchy episodes, these next few weeks is gonna be for you. So just so y'all know,
Anthony, shout out to Anthony.
production. So with that being said, make sure that y'all are leaving us 5-star ratings. Honestly, it really only matters on Apple Podcasts. I've learned that you can still also do the same and write the reviews on Spotify, but really Apple Podcasts, go ahead, leave those 5-star ratings, write those reviews. It helps us get discovered. You can watch us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, leave us some comments over there as well, and also subscribe to the Patreon. It's only $5 a month. You get these episodes early, first of all. So if you listening to this on a Thursday on your podcast platform of choice, this shit was out yesterday on a Wednesday. You get early access, you get access to bonus content. And we have a little word of advice. Do not subscribe to the Patreon on the Patreon app on your phone. Do it on patreon.com on a desktop or anything that's not the Apple app itself, because apparently Apple is charging an extra like 30% on top of purchases that are made within the app itself. I think a federal judge struck that down as actually like not lawful. So I don't know. I think eventually they're going to have to stop doing that, but I don't think they've stopped doing it yet. So just to save yourselves a couple bucks, just know that little workaround.
Okay, so let's just talk about a few headlines this week. My baby, Maya the Don, she announced her...
Big Don, it's a Maya the Don t-shirt.
Wait, let me see. Why you got
it
all
says
merch?
It says high commodity and then her face is on the back. No, that's my collector's item. I actually, I have, I don't know if anybody remember, but I have already requested my birthday gift from Pierre for this year. And I know Pierre don't remember what it is. Do you remember what it is, Pierre?
Yeah.
What is it? No, I'm going to tell you again because I really want it and I don't want you to play in my face. I want a Freaky Boys t-shirt.
Oh my God, you did say that. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you got 2 months to get your shit together.
I got you. Okay, perfect. That's
I'm gonna
easy.
text TT because I know you gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna text TT.
That's
TT is
easy.
the freaky boy that got some sense.
That's easy. That's easy. I got to write that down. But Sesali, what, you got a collection of shit? But anyway, Maya the Don just announced her new is it gonna be an album or EP? New album, Miss Irresponsible.
I'm like, is it an album or EP? I mean, the girls barely drop albums no more. You never know until it get here. They just give us a cover and a date, and then we figure it out when it comes what it is.
And everybody call it projects now. I hate that shit. Cause what is it? I got a new
what
project
kind of project?
coming out. I got a new project.
Is it Project Pat? Speaking of Project Pat, I'm going. Me and Beck going to see Project Pat next week.
That's just a little bit too urban.
I can't wait. It's at the skating rink. Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy.
Miss Irresponsible is dropping December 5th. Y'all know Sesali and I, we will be talking about it then. So yeah. Sure
will. Now, Pierre, one other thing, that I want to talk to you about real quick. Did you see JT's magazine cover for Cultic magazine? She was the creative director for the shoot. Now, A lot of what I have to say, I said last episode, and I kept it in ass last because y'all know we actually like JT here at Purse First. We are supporters of all the rap girls and we like JT. You know what I'm saying? But
Love
we
it.
again we have to be honest, and so we allow ourselves to have critiques of things and of people on this show. Okay. And so I kept my comments to ass last because I didn't want to bring them to the general public. I wanted to have this conversation within our household where there was a
Kitchen
supportive
table talk.
kitchen table talk. But now I fear that some of that might have to come to the front because so for those of you who have not seen it, JT is the cover girl for what I believe is actually a new publication called Culted. And JT was the creative director for the shoot. And the defining feature of this shoot is basically a pair of special effects lips that she has put that makeup work that she works with a makeup artist to put onto her face. They
Prosthetics.
are they're basically prosthetic lips that are huge. So just close your eyes and think about what that might look like. And in some of them, they are pink, and some of them, they are, different colors. Pierre, I'm going to let you go first. I have to gather myself.
I don't know if my opinion is problematic, but if you want a visual of this, think of the movie Gremlins. There was this girl gremlin that all of the gremlins liked. It was the woman gremlin. She had these big lips. That is exactly what it looks like. And people, like a couple of my friends were like going viral because they were tweeting, like, who was the first person you thought of when you seen this? And this is coming off the bat of JT was just at a fashion show where she took a headshot picture and her lips were already big. It looked like she had just got new fillers and they haven't settled yet. And people were already like sharing that photo. But I don't know if I want to talk about last week where we talked about in Ask Last because I'll let Sesali talk about that. But JT is in this weird stage. She thinks she's an alt girl. I talked about this last season when I was like, JT, you not an alt girl. You just a hood bitch that dressed different. But now I think she's going very, very deep into this alt world, and Sesali has strong opinions why.
Pierre, do you like it or not?
I do not like it. It's
okay,
not,
great.
It's ugly.
It's ugly. That's first and foremost. Let's start there. What was the tweet that your friend had that's going viral about it?
It said, who does she look like?
When it was the gremlin picture?
Yeah.
Now, I don't like that. I don't like, listen, I'm not here to support any Black women being compared to animals or even mythical creatures, cartoon, fake creatures. And that actually is the point that I want to get to because I hate to be a Debbie Downer. I hate to be a killjoy about it. But unfortunately, this is the problem with you uneducated, uncultured ass Gen Z and Gen Alpha kids is that y'all don't understand or like context. And unfortunately, context is important. There is a historical significance of Black people being portrayed in caricature format. And what they do is they exaggerate the features that Black people naturally have, such as big lips, and they would exaggerate them. Have any of you all ever heard of Sambo?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this photo shoot is giving. It's giving Baddie Sambo.
Mm-hmm. Baddie Sambo is
and I did not expect for JT to necessarily know that or understand that or even have any of that in mind. I do think that it's very true that what she was doing was saying fuck you to people who had things to say about her lips last week. A couple points. First of all, JT, you had already made the point that you needed to make about your lips when you said pretty ass lips make them bitches cop syringes. Like literally, you were already embracing the fact that you had full plump lips before and after you started getting lip filler. Like, let's be clear, JT had what people would call big lips even before she got filler. She got them enhanced. She was still beautiful with them. They were still big lips. And it was almost given like, yeah, like this is a feature that Black women have always had. So don't know what to tell you. Like, you said what you needed to say about it. Sometimes you have to just say what you have to say and move on and like let it cook. Second thing is, maybe if this was done in Essence or in Ebony, I could have been like, okay, I see this. This is actually a direct, maybe reclamation or intentional kind of conjuring of these images of Sambo, right? But then the thing about these magazine shoots is that they list the entire cast and crew. So we know that JT was the creative director, right?
Mm.
The editor-in-chief, not Black. The content lead, not Black. The creative director, JT, Black. The photographer is Jean Touard. Not Black. The stylist, Eric, not Black. The makeup artist, Rami, not Black. The hair person, not Black. The special effects person, Nina Corelli, that's the person who put those lips on JT, not Black. The creative producer, Kai Baines, is the only other Black person, I believe, who is listed as being part of this shoot. Sebastian Reyes, the video, not Black. The lighting assistant, they might actually be Black, let me see. But what would they have to do with actually looking over this? Nope, actually, I don't think that they're Black either. Essentially, there is no one Black who would have had a hand in doing the research behind the creative decisions that were made for the shoot.
Yeah.
Or the executive creative decisions that were made, except for JT herself, right? And here is the problem with surrounding yourself with a bunch of non-Black people as your creative team. Because instead of you playing in their face or playing in everybody else's face, which is what you think you're doing with this fashion forward shit, they played in yours.
And can I follow that up with two quotes from the actual article? One quote is from Nina Corelli. She is the makeup artist. She said, JT knows what she wants and she works for it. She wanted to be a glam cartoon character while still looking like herself. That proves Sesali point. And the JT explains her reason behind this shoot. The story is, fuck how people view me. I've always looked crazy to someone, so why not just give them something crazy to look at?
This is racist, JT. I'm sorry. They're like, what? Like, you recreated yourself in an image that has racial undertones. Like there is no, and you might not see it that way, and that's cool. I know y'all, and that might, and I don't, and I know for a fact that was not your intention. So just to be clear, but the image that you have produced is one that is in a lineage of racist images of Black women and of Black people. And again, because we can have nuance, we can have context. This is not calling for no cancellation of JT. This is not saying JT is racist. This is not none of that. But I think the context that you missed, because it was nobody else around you whose research would take them in that direction, or who would even think to flag some shit like that, was there to catch it. It meant that in your attempt to be creative, you creative directed an image of yourself that has racist undertones, honestly. Correct. Overtones. Not to mention, not a single one of them fucking outfits ate. Not a single one. And now I got to go listen to Magnet again. And now I have to go listen to Magnet again because
now you wrong, Sesali.
Because you're not giving looks. You just start getting dry. Girl, you just put and that's the other thing, baby. The whole photo shoot was creative. The angles, the speakers, the way you was at the cop, like so much creativity. The outfits wasn't given or whatever, but like there was just so many other ways in which you literally are on the cover of your album with a glass body. So I know you can pull a creative. We've seen you do it. And you did it with this shoot. There was no reason for you to put them fucking lips on your face, JT. I'm so sorry. There was no reason.
One of the things we talked about last week was JT's association with whiteness. And I just think it's funny that this article starts off with, what happens when a city girl makes it out the city?
That's it. And that's also why I'm not going to cancel JT, because I'm giving my baby girl time to learn, right? I'm giving my baby girl time to get out into this world and learn that the white gaze, as in GAZE, not GAYS, but honestly both, that the white gaze is not the end all be all of superior taste, superior, whiteness. And the white gaze is literally just about who has control over what we see and who can afford to distribute and put effort behind what we see. It has nothing to do with what is actually good.
Oh, you ate
And real
that.
niggas know that.
You ate that. We got to make that the that's the promo. That's the promo for next week. You ate that. Past us.
So I'm giving JT time to be out there in the world. Now that, the city girl has made it out of the city. Head ass. Okay. Cause really what that's called for is what happened when a hood bitch lead a hood. That's what that's
Yeah,
really giving. Cause bitch,
yeah,
you move from one city to another. You move from
yeah.
Miami to New York.
And girl, you
Okay.
still a city girl.
You
You
still a
are.
city girl. You're still a city girl, bitch. I'm gonna give you a chance to get adjusted. I'm gonna give you a chance to get settled in.
I'm not making
People
out the
are allowed
city.
to make mistakes. People are allowed to make mistakes. People are allowed to fumble. But I have to hold you accountable for this and say that putting them lips on your face was racist, baby girl. And you need some more niggas on that team. Now, that is not even what today's episode is about. And we saving all of the gossip about who the hell they babies and who moving in with they niggas for Pierre and ass last. Okay? Because I know Pierre itching to talk about it.
Now,
Messy ass.
let's get into the main episode. This is fun. I love when Sesali and I talk about like opinions and we give y'all a chance to talk back to us. So these are my favorite type of episodes. Today we are talking about our favorite one-hit wonders. The rap girl and gays who maybe gave us 1 or 2 singles or 1 album and never quite peaked again.
And we might argue about, some of these, whether or not some of these are
Yeah.
actually one-hit wonders, because, some of these artists have like cult followings, right? Like some of these artists, are still making music, and, maybe some of them I still support and still like. Some of them Pierre might still support and still like. But, according to the general public, they might be one-hit wonders. So we'll talk about it. First up, I think we should start with I feel like a prime pivotal example of what I would say is a one-hit wonder. And it has to be Kaya, the maker of My Neck, My Back. Would you agree, Pierre?
No, I would not. I would not. She's very controversial. I really think.
What other hits has she had?
She had
hits, I said. Not songs, hits.
So down south, they do this line dance every month. The K Way with it, whatever that Kaya is like their queen. Step, K Way with like that is their queen. And I also think when we do one-hit wonders, we have to wonder. I know exactly what Kaya is doing right now. So she can't be a one-hit wonder to me because I followed her career. And I'm still following her career. Now the next one.
Okay, on the flip side. And on the flip side.
Well, that's because you like her, girl.
On the flip side.
Girl, that's your man. That's your man.
And I hated that she was on this list. But Young M.A., who obviously had this huge single with Ooh. I interviewed Young M.A. We ironically were dressed alike in our orange outfits, kindred spirits, if you will. No, that really is like, I feel like she really is in terms of like artists I've interviewed, have stayed connected with on social media. She literally is like in like my top 5. I just really do think that she is like such a nice person. She's one of those people who like, I see her, she remembers me. She says hi and like gives me a hug. Like, oh, like just very sweet and down to earth. But unfortunately, yes, she is on this list. And I personally would not call Young M.A. a one-hit wonder.
That is insane. That is insane. You know that is a one-hit wonder.
Young M.A. has made other music and has been on other songs that niggas like. Young M.A. was battling an illness at one point in time. So obviously there has been a long time follow-up for the next album that was supposed to be the follow-up from Herstory, which was her first album that Ooh was on. But yeah, she is one of my favorites, I have to say.
Is Ooh now, also the song or is these two different songs? You call her Stephanie, I call her
Yes,
Heffany.
that's the
Okay,
same
so that's the
song.
same song. Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
the only
and
song.
when I tell you, and honestly, it's one of the things she ain't got to make another song because she's still making money off that one. Anytime anybody perform in New York, baby, they bring Young and May out to do that song. And when I tell you the streets go crazy, just end bitches, the gays, the lesbians love it.
Oh, yeah.
It is a universally beloved song.
You
Y'all
know
know I
I
don't even
support
like
a
East Coast
stud.
rap.
I will support a stud, baby.
Okay, wait, let me do one more. Let me do one more because this one is real niche. This is a true one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember the song Yankin' by Lady? Pierre, you remember that song? I can't even laugh up better when I'm drinking. Ride dick like a pro, throw the pussy like a famous. Pussy feels so good. Feel like the rubber off, ain't it? You ain't gotta tell me. I know this pussy be yanking. This pussy be yanking. Pierre, it was
I
okay.
remember.
Let me tell y'all. And one time, okay, so I was already in love with this song by Lady. Then on an episode of Girls, the show Lena Dunham did, there was a scene, and this was when the show was coming on live weekly, okay? There was an episode where I think Jessa gets married, and at the end of the episode, the song that plays is this song.
That is
You
crazy.
know how, like, it's like, imagine if, like, your hood is cousin from the West Side pop up at your holiday party as your boss date. And you like, how the fuck do y'all even know each other? Let alone, like, it was like my worlds had collided in a way that I just had not even considered. But yes, that is one of my favorite one hit wonders because that was my shit. And I was fully ready to support her career wherever it was gonna take me.
Well, my
Now, what
next
is this
one
ghetto shit you got on here?
is the same. It's literally the same thing. So when I was a freshman in college and YouTube had became popular, there was this girl from Detroit named Risque, and she was very like everybody sung this song. It's a very good rap song, but the chorus go, "Why you coming home 5 in the morning? Something going on? Can I smell your dick?" And it's about like her boyfriend is cheating, and he's saying he not cheating.
We get it, Pierre. You don't have to
And
explain.
she's like, "Let me smell your dick." And when I tell you, we was all on campus like, "Let me smell your dick." And that was her only song. And that's the only song she needs because it's on Apple Music, it's on Spotify. It's a good song. I was just playing it in the car the other day. Yeah, one hit.
Sometimes when Gen Z be talking about our generation,
They be right.
I get it a little bit.
Right.
Because that is so ridiculous.
Because what we
That
say
is
about
such-
what we say about the older generation is right too. So I know what they
'Cause you
said
know
about
what-
us.
Because you know what else? I was just this past Halloween, I'm a spooky bitch, y'all. And so I was watching some scary movies. Do you remember Halloween Resurrection? Why was Busta Rhymes fighting Michael Myers? Busta Rhymes fighting Michael.
Watching that shit back, you be like, now what is we doing here?
I was like, what? Yeah, literally. Tyra Banks was his love interest. It was just a mess. It was a mess. Okay. Now this one, this was so funny because this is certainly someone I would have put on the list. But I actually very specifically remember an episode of this show where Pierre wanted to, and I've never said this out loud on the show because I don't know if this is against a contract with some of the people who give us money for this show. So I'll just speak for myself personally. I won't say that this is an opinion of Purse First at all. If y'all notice, I intentionally try not to talk about white women on this show. Okay. I don't know if that was something y'all peeped or not. But I specifically remember an episode where Iggy Azalea was brought up. And I was specifically talking about Iggy Azalea as like a has-been and girl that also a one-hit wonder had the time. And what Pierre did was run down all of Iggy Azalea's accolades and how she had all these songs that the club loved. And she had a great run. And there was no possible way that she could be a one-hit wonder. So how she end up on the list, friend?
She's on the list because she's something debatable. She's something debatable. It gives us opportunity to debate. I'm not biased. Even though I don't feel like she's a one-hit wonder, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure our listeners only know Fancy.
And I agree. Agree.
And now she isn't making money anymore.
And I only know the chorus. I don't know none of them words.
Yeah, I know the whole thing. Baby, who
we
that?
know.
Who that? But
That's
I
why you like
followed
that, because
Iggy.
your ass look like T.I.,
But I followed Iggy before she was signed to
which is
that
crazy.
prison man.
Which is
Um
crazy.
I remember when she was 16 in Miami, you know those songs, and she still holds the record for longest. Well, I think Lil Nas X beat her, but she's still the highest
So she no
female.
longer holds it. Go
But
ahead.
she still holds it as women, the longest running. Fancy was on the charts for like 17, number one on the charts for 17 weeks, and that's something that she'll forever be a part of. But yeah, I think she's moving into that one hit wonder. I don't think the other gens will know who Iggy is. I think she will live with our generation. I don't think the generation before us and the generation after us would know who she is. And I think that's classified as a
Well,
wonder.
I think that the kids know who she is because they know that Nikki is Iggy. Stay in your Tory lane.
Oh, Nika don't care what she say out her mouth. I put the next
Said,
one on
baby,
there as
I
well.
said, baby, a broken clock is right twice a day because she ate that. Because Nikki ate that. Okay. Now, the next one.
Let a nigga try me, try me. I'ma kill his whole motherfucking family. And we ain't playing with nobody. Fuck around, I'ma catch a body. Let a nigga.
That was certainly the hit. That was a hit, though. It was a hit. That was the hit. Okay.
Don't know. Nikki said I go both ways like Dej Loaf. Nika don't care
We
what.
gotta shout Nikki out for keeping the one hit wonders alive, baby, because she'll name drop them, won't she? She'll name
Keep in mind, at this time, no one knew anything about Dej Loaf's sexuality. Still don't. I don't think she ever. And you know, Nikki and Dej Loaf were really, really cool. And Nikki put this on the song. I go both ways like Dej Loaf. Everybody was like,
And not only had Dej Loaf not come out, I mean, this is obviously purse first. Y'all know we don't like to do this, but like had been in not one but two very public relationships with men. It was that she used to date Lil Durk, first of all. Although I think that was just a publicity stunt relationship. I don't know if
it's very
I don't know.
She gave the brat. I don't know.
And then
the brat is in Chicago.
And then was dating Jacquees.
Yeah, we knew that. Okay. Well, shout out to Dave.
All right. Okay, another one. I think this is pretty undebatable, but let's talk about Miss Lip Gloss. Miss Lip Gloss herself, Lil Mama.
Who, y'all know I'm back on Twitter. Out of all these, Lip Gloss came out decades ago. She finally, in 2025, as of last week, Lil Mama decides to drop a lip gloss line. Everybody is like, baby, you missed that train. You supposed to be there when it was
Rihanna
popping.
that gave us 17,000 lip glosses now, girl.
Girl, Sexy Red
to a campaign.
Sexy Red got lip gloss. You
Sexy
missed.
Red.
There was a time when Cecily was young, when all the girls had their favorite lip gloss, and lip gloss was a personality trait, where the flavor of lip gloss you had determined who you were as a student. Girls could not come to school unless they had lip gloss.
Literally. You was stocking up on them bitches at the beauty supply store. 99
The girl that had the most lip gloss, she was the baddest bitch in school. Like, her purse was just filled with lip. She had cherry, banana, strawberry, everything. And
she was really that girl that also had some body spray, same scent.
And Lil Mama, you drop your song during this era. My lip gloss is popping. So now girls are just blowing up. And then nothing but jumping on stage with Alicia Keys. And
I mean, and honestly, that's another missed opportunity. MTV should have gave her a show called Party Crashers. where they go to people, they throw people parties, and then playing a big surprise. It could have been a mix between My Super Sweet 16 and Punks or something like that.
Yeah,
where they go and crash people parties. That could have been a moment.
Cecily, we need to start our
surprise celebrities and surprise celebrities during their performances. MTV, plotted or whatever, and it's like Punks meets, I don't know, MTV Summer Break or something, where it's like the performance and then it's the prank. She could have did a lot of stuff with that. Come on, Gemini, keep us going.
I don't want to talk about my Gemini sister, that dance she be doing. We're talking about Azalea Banks.
That's her biggest hit right there.
Not the A talented, crazy ass queen. This girl will write a essay about your ass so quick, so quick. I would say only because my
Because that's what
friends.
she do. She write essays. And
No,
don't
because my
everybody and
friends who
everybody see the tweet she write, but don't nobody hear them songs she
Cecily.
write.
Well, Cecily has this viral video about her not being a unts girl, and I think the unts girls keep Azalea Banks alive. The unts girls love Azalea Banks. So,
But what songs are they playing? New Azalea Banks songs, or
No.
are they just making more mixes of those of the songs that she had from the one album that she had a
Absolutely.
good song from in 2005? Hello? Case closed. Moving right along. The next one hit wonders. This is like a cluster. There's like a cluster of light skinned rappers
back.
from like
You went
well
way
because
back.
this is important. This is important.
And
there was this cluster of girls from that era who I think all of them were being positioned as like the next rap girl, right? I think they was meant to compete with like the Foxy Browns, the Lil Kims, and they just did it. Soleil, Queen Pen, Charlie Baltimore, y'all know who I'm talking about. A Million.
Put Vita on there.
Vita.
Oh my
yes.
God! Now I appreciate the Rockford gifts that you caught me, baby. And a house on the hill when you drop like 80 on a down payment. Thinking, damn, ain't life crazy?
Because let's be honest, with Vita in particular, what was a Vita song except the one that go Vita, Vita, Vita? Who that chick be? It was like the song that was like her intro single. I don't know an actual Vita song. I only know her featured.
Yeah.
Soleil, who's Genuine's ex-wife. She had that song with JT May.
I don't feel. Oh, that was my. Who that?
Yeah, like she, Soleil was okay. Charlie Baltimore,
Now
like
get Charlie off this list. I don't feel right, even though you're right. You are 100% right. I just don't feel right putting Charlie Baltimore on there.
Where'd she go? Where is she? What happens? What happens? Where did she go? Okay. Next. Chopped.
What? Now I don't even know this girl.
Y'all, you remember Princess No Kid? That girl is a tomboy. Okay, well, then confirm one hit wonder. Okay.
Definitely confirmed.
And now the last one is truly a heartbreak for me.
You gonna hurt my feelings.
And technically, they're not one hit wonders because the group had a bunch of hits. The group had an era, okay? But we expected more in particular from these girls, from these young ladies, and we never, ever got it. We never got the run from Diamond and Princess of Crime Mob that we deserved as millennials who were in high school in the early 2000s. I feel robbed of that.
I want to say you are a confirmed one-hit wonder when there is a rumor about you being killed. For years, people were saying Diamond Head got shot, or was it Princess? Oh, Princess Head got shot in a fight or something, and everybody just thought this girl is alive and well.
Got kids and everything, raising them.
This girl is alive right now, and Cardi just. Speaking of Nicki talking about all the one, Cardi just got a song that says, "I'ma have to hit up Diamond, bitch, nuck if you buck."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Mm-hmm. That's Enough is the name of the song. So yes, that was our little
y'all please tell us if we missed somebody. Yeah. Please tell us. Please tell us who y'all one-hit wonders are. Please tell us if the people on this list are not one-hit wonders and you still listen to their stuff. Please tell us what new music they got so we can talk about it.
Let me tell you right now, though, if you in the comments to defend Azalea Banks, baby, keep it. Baby, keep it. I got a couple, and I got a couple friends. Y'all know I'm talking about y'all. Keep it. Y'all know I don't want to hear it.
You know they.
Y'all know I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. Now, Pierre, what gossip do you want to talk about for Ass Last today?
It's just
come on, messy boots. You didn't look up these people's address talking about they got keys. What are you talking about?
So when couples move in together, they share the keys in the middle, and they both hold the keys in their hand, and they show the kitchen or the front door or something. I hate those pictures. I always tell people I'm gonna call my cousins. If you just moved into a house, please do not show your whole apartment, because I'm gonna call my cousin and he gonna come over and get everything about it. We need some money for our new baby offset.
Period. Oh, I love that. Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all ass be off the fucking rails sometimes. Y'all have to subscribe to the Patreon to hear Ass Last. Make sure you subscribe either at patreon.com on like a desktop or in a web browser. Don't subscribe through the iOS app, because they charge an extra 30%. I'm just trying to save y'all a little bit of money. Make sure y'all are leaving those 5-star ratings, writing those reviews. Please follow us on social media, which includes YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow me at Bad Fat Black Girl. Follow Pierre at Prince Charming P, and follow the show at Purse First Show. And with that, we holla.